afternoon baseball now, and a fine Sunday for our national pastime from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Cleveland Indians and the New York Yankees. Severino gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Cedric Mullins is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know one thing you don't want to do here, Dero, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year. Keep the big picture inside because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I know they're hoping to get more production from the 7-hole these days. Talk about struggling. He had less than 5 hits the entire last month. Whoa, that's like a hit a week. I mean, come on. When you wake up and fall on a bed, you're at least going to be able to get 1 hit a week. He has to do a lot better than that.
Digging in next, Jose Ramirez. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First offering. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. Indians nothing. Yankees coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. So now into the box is Gio Urshela, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they wanted to. Lead-off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title.
You know, this guy's had a terrific season right now. 3rd in average as we're winding down the stretch. This guy's had a solid year.
He really has, and he'd have to get smoking hot to chase down the batting title leader right now. But if you would have told him coming out of spring training if he could finish in it.
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. So here is Gary Sanchez. Power is a big part of his game, of course, entering the contest 5th in the American League home run race. First offering on its way. Runners on the move for second. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Second inning upcoming here in the Bronx with no score. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. Pair of hits in 5 trips to the plate in yesterday's game. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Reyes brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat. But here's a fly ball, well hit. Gardner going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Josh Naylor is at the plate as he looks at ball one. 268 the average for him coming in. 18 homers and 59 RBIs. Into center field, line drive base hit. Now a long throw home. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Frank Denson is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Naylor, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. Rizzo was there. He'll come in here at 259. 15 long balls, 56 runs batted in. Step on the bag for one. Over to second now, and they get. And stepping in, Clint Frazier, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Now here's the pitch. Wind up and the 0-1. Grounded weakly to the left. He's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number one.
Batting the first baseman.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on to first. Gets him from shallow right, and there's out number two. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
What a terrific season this guy's had. As the season starts winding down, you can look back and say, this guy's been one of the most consistent hitters in baseball.
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll go now to the top of the third. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Cedric Mullins will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Gardner going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Hard hit ball towards the hole. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Stepping in now, Jose Ramirez. And the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. Hedges on second. Urias at first. 1 gone.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Gardner is there. 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Indian strand Brett Gardner. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Hedges is there. He's got it one away.
Batting ninth, the second baseman.
Happy to have you along here on the show on a fine Sunday afternoon as you take a look at our upcoming schedule for the week to come. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message to say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line towards center field. Mullins is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Down in order go the Yankees. They still trail 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Josh Naylor.
Josh Naylor.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Smoke toward the hole. Reined in. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
The left fielder,
And now the first pitch.
Harold Ramirez.
Harold Ramirez is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. That evens it up 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. Harold Ramirez sent packing for the second out of the inning. No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in the outfielder, Aaron Judge.
The right fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Judge.
Hit high and deep to right center. Mullins is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Stepping in next, Giancarlo Stanton comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Left center, base hit.
Knock right there, D-Lo. He extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Mullins is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The batter, the left fielder, Clint Frazier.
So next to hit is Clint Frazier. First pitch of the AB now. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Ramirez is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. One left for the Yankees. They're on the short end of a 1-0. Now to the plate, here is Ahmed Rosario. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. Here's the first pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at him.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Judge looks up. And coming back.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with.
The 0-1.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Line drive to center field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So a line drive single to center makes it 2 hits for him this afternoon. And we'll bring up our Indians leaderboard to confirm for you that he currently leads the team in that category. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Foul tip held on to behind the plate at strike 2. And that one yanked just foul. Runners off for second. And another foul ball. Urias leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Franmil Reyes is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Middle of the. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney. Here's the first pitch to him. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Rosario brings it in, and that's the first out. Now 1 down with the bases empty, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. And the pitch. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2. 2 down, no one on base. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Urias is under it. And that retires the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and the next to bat will be Josh Naylor. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
And the 6th inning opens with a fly out, 1 away. First pitch on the way. Hit high and deep out to left field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Every hitting coach.
Up next for Cleveland, the designated hitter, Frank Jensen.
So Now to the plate, Frank Henson. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. And to score, the runner from second.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs. It looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired. Going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
Henson stands at first with one out. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Gardner is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The catcher, number 17.
From the stretch, Austin Hedges is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, they're definitely just not having consistent quality ABs. The game plan they had coming in hasn't worked, and I'm interested to see if they're willing to change it up a little bit.
And with 1 away, we show you a look at where these guys sit in the current division race. And basically, they're left with no hope. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Mullins is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out.
The right fielder, number 99.
2 away now in the Yankees' 6th, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. Hit in the air to shallow center. In there, a base hit. Giancarlo Stanton will get a chance in the inning following the base hit.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-Roy, then you get a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
He's under it, and that ends the inning. 7th inning.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run.
Number 28. Go, Rick.
First delivery to him. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
You know, it's funny right there. You look at that pitch, and it's almost a hybrid in between a big-time old-school curveball and a nasty slider that goes off the fastball. That's kind of right in the middle right there.
And he's in safely at third as a run will score on the play as well.
Wow, they're hitting on all cylinders as the lead increases to 5 now. Nice job there to drive the ball into the gap and turn on the Jets for a triple.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Fouled off.
Hey, I know this pitcher's getting ahead right here. He's got the hitter down 0-2. But to this guy in the box, might want to just live on the corners a little bit more. You keep missing down the middle. Something's not coming back.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And he fouls this one off. The runner in scoring position with none out. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ground ball right side. And that is into right field, the base hit. And add one more as this is now a 6-0 ball game. In now, Franmil Reyes. Cooper's able to get ahead of him here with strike 1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left.
Leading off for the Yankees.
And now the first pitch.
Gary.
Hot shot down the line, right to Ramirez. And that's out number 1.
Up next.
1 gone here in the Yankee 7th. And that'll bring up the outfielder Clint Frazier. First pitch on the way. Swing and a line drive. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. But the throw is offline, and he's in there with 2 bases.
Now batting, first baseman.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's a 6-1 game.
Yeah, they say better late than never, and that's definitely the case here. They couldn't get anything going through the first 6 frames, but they scratch a run across here in the 7th. We'll see if they can parlay that first run into something more.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak.
Well, this is speared by the first baseman.
The batter number 14.
Now to bat, Tyler Wade. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch coming, here it is. And he pops up the bunt attempt. And he'll just put it in his pocket. It's an infield single.
The batter, number 29.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Gio Urshela is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And now everybody's running. Ramirez is there. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Yankees forced to settle for 1. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Indians lead it 6-1. Start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report. Into the box, Harold Ramirez. He'll start us off in the 8th. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Oh, and the slurve is over for strike 3 called. 1 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Frank Denson stands in as he looks at a called strike. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. Kluber sets his sights. 0-2 on its way. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Sanchez finds it, makes the throw to first. 2 down. Next up is Ahmed Rosario, trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. And that one right down Main Street.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
High in the air down the right field line. Judge is under it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe. Digging in will be Aaron Judge. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Hey, this is where you go up there and you just focus on doing your job. Turn the scoreboard off in your head. I know you're down a lot, but you have to have one quality at bat.
followed by another quality at bat. Don't give any outs away. No ABs go unnoticed right here.
All right, so let's turn to show track for a more in-depth look at that one. Good reaction, great range, and a nice backhanded stop, and the jump throw with a lot behind it all the way across the infield for the out. The numbers don't lie, and that was pretty spectacular. And that's the second out.
Now batting, catcher.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Throw on to first, a 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. The lead remains 5. First pitch on the way. Austin Hedges is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. First offering. Cedric Mullins comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Another one sent foul. Another 0-2 coming. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Now here's the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that drops in for another base hit. He's 4 for 5 now.
Little ground ball with eyes right there. He might have been a little bit out in front, but I don't care. That's a bullet knock at the box score tomorrow morning.
Jose Ramirez stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Indians lead. Now it'll be Clint Frazier. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
The left fielder, Clint.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Turned on down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
He's still looking really solid here in the 9th, and I'm sure that big lead has helped him pitch free and easy, but to me, it still looks like he's approaching it like it's a close game. Fielded
cleanly. On the first in time, and the Yankees are down to their final out now. And now, DJ LeMahieu comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Lined into left center. And this will get over his outstretched glove. A great effort there, but it's a base hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Hard hit ball to second. A dive. He's got it. What a play. And just like that, this one is over.
Hey, how about that play to end this thing? That's what you call the icing on the cake. Cherry on top of the sundae. Exclamation point. I love it.
6-1, the final tally today. The Cleveland Indians took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Zach Plesac hangs win number 11 on his line, turning in a very strong complete game effort. Luis Severino takes the loss, only his first of the year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Cleveland Indians, 6 runs on 14 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Yankees, 1 run on 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 8 minutes. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.
Closing in on first pitch this evening from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Texas Rangers and the New York Yankees. Giancarlo Stanton, the season winding to a close, the AL's leading hitter makes his case for a batting crown. Next. Garrett Cole, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Now at the plate, here is Steele Walker. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Fans, it's now September. Time to lock in your season tickets for next season. Whether you're a new customer or renewing for another year, the sooner you sign up, the better your seats will be. So don't delay. Visit any stadium ticket window for information.
first pitch on the way.
First pitch, 7:07.
Hit out towards second. Odor towards second. He's got it. Throw on to first in time. One away. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I'll tell you, Matt, this club could really benefit with some improvement out of the 5 spot. He went 0 for 3 last game. No big deal. Only 3 ABs. But it was the way in which he looked going about those ABs. He didn't have a good look to him at all. We'll see if he can bounce back in this one.
Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. Here comes the 1-2. Slow roller left side. Gonna be a tough play. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Nate Lowe digging in now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And that's in there for strike 1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Grounded to the right. And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
DJ Peters is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
Frazier gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Rangers leave 1, and now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Wes Benjamin gets the starting assignment for the Rangers in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
And he is going to have extra bases here to start the home first. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, man. Some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here. Opener.
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ballgame.
That's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board. Good baseball.
Striding forward now is the DH. Luke Voigt comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Line toward the alley in left center. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. On second inning now from Yankees. Leading off the inning, it'll be Anderson Tejeda, and they could use a spark from him here. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Hicks on the move. He can't get to it. This one's down. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning. Standing in now, Julio Pablo Martinez. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. And that's right there, and we're even at one.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all four quadrants.
Had the weight back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Line drive, base hit to right. And this throw gets away from him. Into the box now, Charlie Culberson. Pitch misses low. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
Stanton is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Batting eight, the catcher, number 28, Jonah Heim.
So stepping in is Jonah Heim, trying here to plate the tying run from second. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. The 0-1 offering. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off speed.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for Texas. They're down 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. That'll bring in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks.
The center fielder, Aaron.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well, he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And it's gone. So we'll take one more look. And, boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year. Anthony Rizzo stands there now. Hot shot down the line. Thompson is there, 1 away. So bases are empty with 1 gone. And up to bat next, it'll be the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. First delivery to him. He sends it on the ground softly to the left. And there's out number 2.
Batting eight, the right fielder, Clint Frazier.
So 2 out, nobody on. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Clint Frazier. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. Over to first, and that retires the side. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. We've played 2. It's now 2-0 New York. Ready now is Eli White, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Steele Walker will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Line drive to left. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit.
Hard bullet single to left field on a pitch that was kind of middle down in the zone, D-Row, and he's going to have to make some better pitches than that one.
Yeah, if he's going to leave pitches over the heart of the plate, he's going to have a long night. The middle of this order does serious damage.
Into the box, Bubba Thompson as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Leody Taveras will come on now and run at first base following the injury. And he misses with it, 1-1.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit harder. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
1-2 now. Cole sets. Here's the pitch. In the dirt. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Rangers go down quickly there. They're down 2-0. Leody Taveras will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Number 3, Leody Taveras.
First offering on its way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Row. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
There's one. On to first, a double play. So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Rougned Odor. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. He pulls this one into right. A dive, but it's off his glove.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. Keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Here comes the 0-1. On the move again from first. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single. At the plate, Luke Voigt. And the runner's coming home. Now Voigt with a high fly ball out to deep left field. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 65 for him here. And that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball. Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. Line drive, base hit to right. The hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now. Now here comes the Rangers skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. We played 3 full, 5-0 New York. All set for the start of the 4th. And now here's Nate Lowe.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job one at bat at a time.
And it's quickly 0-2. Lowe stands at 6'4" tall, bats left, throws right. He was a 13th round pick back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
DJ Peters stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
To 2-2 now. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Anderson Tejeda is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Fouled away.
Oh, the old classic 2-strike. Let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Gotta believe you gotta work the corners a little bit more. Fastball command is paramount at this level.
Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Clint Frazier. Now the pitch. There's a line drive, base hit to left field.
You know, D-Roll, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. You're gonna hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
So with his day fully over now, you get a look at the pitching line for the Rangers starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He was a double play victim last time around. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Grounded to short. He's right there. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Yanks held in check, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th. Stepping in once again is Julio Pablo Martinez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count. Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Well, Mayhew's got it, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
So next to the plate for Texas, Charlie Culberson. He flew out in his last AB. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. This is foul right side.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Got him to go down swinging there. Charlie Culberson becomes the second out here in inning number 5. Jonah Heim is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
High and deep down the left field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. 1-2 to the Rangers catcher. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Rangers set down in order. Here's Rougned Odor now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
The second baseman, Rougned.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The batter, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Next to dig in, Giancarlo Stanton. A hit in 2 tries so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Luke Voit.
In now is the Yankees DH, Luke Voit. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance. Now here's the first offering. And that's in there for a strike. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Pitch on the way. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Solo shot here to left, his second of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did.
Now back, center fielder.
So now to the plate, Aaron Hicks. As he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit. He'll get it into second. And the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Stepping in now, Anthony Rizzo. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Through 5 innings, and it's all New York. 6-0 Yanks. Now to the plate, Eli White. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The second baseman, Eli
As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
Got him to miss the breaking ball. Cole's ready. Here's the pitch. Leody Taveras comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The right fielder, number 8, Bubba Thompson.
Up next for the Rangers, Bubba Thompson. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. One strike now from Cole. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is digging in now for the Yankees. Kyle Higashioka. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. First pitch of the AB now.
Higashioka.
Hard liner to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Into center field, line drive base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Martinez arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down.
The bat, number 29.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Gio Urshela grounded out in his last at-bat. He's set and the pitch. Frazier runs. Line drive base hit. Now a long throw to third, but too late, and he's safe at third.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing a hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. Must have known he was going to try and get over the heart of the plate right there with something, either fastball or something off speed, because he was coming unglued. 0-0.
So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor. A shot down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now Odor turns on one and sends it to deep right. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. Yanks strand a pair, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. And now here is Nate Lowe, who sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
As he will take a look at strike 1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
And a perfect start to the 7th, as this should be extra bases. And a good start to the inning for the Rangers. It's going to be a leadoff double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
To the plate now, DJ Peters. And he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Nope,
and this one's too far inside, ball 2. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? First pitch on its way.
That pitch tells me this guy's feeling frisky right now. He's on. He's got everything working.
Behind 0-2 now.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
And the shutout will disappear on the sacrifice fly as they're finally on the board here in inning number 7. On the ground to the right side. And that's through for a hit.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
Standing in now, Charlie Culberson. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. No hits to this point. There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1.
In today's game, everybody's north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather get...
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning stretch time now here in the Bronx. It's the Yankees 6 and the Rangers 1. Last half of the 7th here. Next, it'll be the outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. And gone. An absolute bomb. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
DeMarcus Evans enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
The designated hitter.
At the plate now, Luke Voigt. High in the air out to center field. Martinez is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
One gone here in the Yankee 7th, and that'll bring up the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. And now the first pitch. Swing and a liner. But this is foul for the first strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Now surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
So now here is Anthony Rizzo. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Lined hard toward right center. Martinez finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. We'll march on to the 8th, and the lead is stretched to 7-1. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. This is in the air to left field. Stanton has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now back, second baseman,
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole. Eli White is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. It's taken. Now it's 0-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. At the plate, Leody Taveras. This ball to be chopped foul. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this pitch arsenal, you just got to find a way to shorten up and battle, put something in play.
Swing and a hard hit ball down the line in right. And this is a fair ball as it'll head for the 3-14 side. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And what an... And now in the box, Kyle Higashioka. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, you don't want to be selfish, Matty. You never want to be that in a team sport, but right here, he's well aware of his hit streak on the line, and he's going to get selfish and grind this AB out.
Now back, right fielder.
Next, it'll be Clint Frazier. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot that time for Clint Frazier. Number 18 for him on the campaign, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Who says hitting isn't contagious? These guys have been feeding off each other all game, and 5 home runs is the result. I'll tell you, you might see some scuffles in the on-deck circle between guys fighting to get to the plate.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
In now, Gio Urshela. He swings and grounds it to short. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Yanks able to add on one more. Stepping up is Nate Lowe, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
The 1-2. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And a great start to the 9th as this ought to be extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
DJ Peters stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. Lowe leads off second with nobody out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stanton has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number one. Next, it'll be Anderson Tejeda. Drove in a run with a sac fly last time up. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Runner at second here with one man out. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Ball and two strikes to the Rangers shortstop.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off field.
Julio Pablo Martinez is at the plate as he watches ball one. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
That's not really where you want to miss right there. I know this guy has got power stuff, but you can't live in the middle of the plate against this lineup and expect to have success.
Hold the string on him. Strike three swinging. Throw on to first, and the Yankees have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over. 8-1 is the final tonight. The New York Yankees jumped out to an early win.
One shot is never enough. I just wait for this to go into circles.